Good morning. It's indeed a beautiful morning in the city of Abuja, the heart of the nation, and I welcome you to yet another insightful episode of Good Morning Abuja on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station. Yes, we have a lot insightful lineup for you, ranging from the motivational talk down to the weather focus if you stick around the show. You know how we do it. Whether you are in your sitting room, whether you are in the office already, just get ready. My name is Joseph Aleke, and I'm so excited to be here to present to you the amazing lineup for you. First up is the motivational talk. It's very good to start off your day inspired so that you know how to handle the tasks ahead for the day. Let's get inspired from the motivational talk.
Today I'll be sharing on the power of positive thinking. And in very simple terms, it means the ability to see the good in every situation. We live in a world where so many things are happening at the same time. And like we know, you can't control what happens to you most of the time, but what you can control is your response to what happens to you. And so you wake up in the morning, different things have come at you, bombarding you left, front, right, and center. Some positive, some negative, some pleasant, some unpleasant. But what you can do is to choose to step back and tell yourself what is good about this situation. And one key to help you do this is the power of gratitude. If you wake up and you look for three things you are thankful for in every day, it impacts on your thinking. So while one person would choose to see all the wrong things and begin to think negatively, you would always see the brighter side to things. And scientists have even discovered that people who practice positive thinking, it also impacts on their health conditions. They have less stress levels, they're not prone to depression because they always find a way to be excited about something. So, can I give you a task today? Take a piece of paper and write three things you're grateful for today. Another secret I'm going to give you is look or be the one to look for compliments in people and situations. So look for someone, you meet someone that morning, I like your smile, I like your dress. There's no way, like I said, there's no way you can pour water on someone and not have the drops trickle down on you. When you give, you receive. Most people are waiting to receive compliments, to receive from other people. But when you learn to give first, you never lack those things. You always have a bountiful harvest of positive things happening to you. And then when you know the things you're grateful for, learn to verbalize them. I'm thankful to God for life. I'm thankful to my spouse for this. I'm thankful to my children for this. I'm thankful to my boss for this. Look for things to always be grateful for, no matter how how bad things look. There always is a silver lining. So, tip number one today, learn the power of gratitude. It would help you to always see the good in every situation. If you do this constantly, you'd have been able to build your power of positive thinking.
Welcome back from that motivational talk. I hope you learned from that motivational talk. It's actually very important to start off your day being inspired by a thing or two. Okay, we're going to go for an exercise break, whether you are in the living room, whether you are in the office or out already. Join in the exercise segment. The exercise coming up next.
Round three. Three, two, one, go. Round 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Round 7. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back from that intense exercise. I hope you joined in the exercise because it's very important to exercise at least 2 or 3 minutes in a day just to get yourself activated for the day. Okay, we're going to go for a feature break. When we return, the show continues. Please don't go anywhere.
Economic experts say entrepreneurship is a productive venture that students need to imbibe. Experts say it's extremely crucial to instill this mindset to facilitate people to handle real-world situations other than dependent on white-collar jobs, as skill types such as tailoring, baking, hair making, among others, are essential to build the economy of any nation.
What should be done urgently is to see that entrepreneurship is inculcated in our curricula in schools, where students would identify their areas of strengths, what they have a flair for, what they have a drive for, what they love to do, be it music, be it cobbling, be it tailoring, be it hairdressing, be it football, be it singing, whatever it is you know you have a flair for, to develop it, have the tools to grow it, and then as an individual begin to nurture it to grow.
A cross-section of residents of Abuja who gave their views on the importance of inculcating entrepreneurship skills for students disclosed that education without a good grasp of skills and hard work may not provide the required skills needed by students to function adequately in today's society.
From infants, it is good you put them through on how to know how to survive without looking, when they grow up, without looking for white-collar job, because we don't even have it.
I happen to be taught entrepreneurship as a course in school, so that has put me on the path of success. Now, see, now I do better. I'm doing better because I have an idea of what entrepreneurship is, and I always encourage the younger ones, our children, to go all out and see entrepreneurship as one thing that can help them to achieve their aim and objectives in life.
I have some students who did IT in my company, and I always encourage them not to just go through the white-collar job, but have an IT knowledge so that they can work in the society even outside their own field of study. The entrepreneurship, in fact, to me, should be even taught in the Nigerian universities.
The consensus by residents of the FCT, however, indicates that specialization in skills acquisition and the need to add this in the educational curriculum of every tertiary institution would enhance economic development of the country.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? We are ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
Hello Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B.
Ladylike.
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
That is for zakah to cure our greed.
The purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos.
This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
Hey, you're welcome to another wonderful episode of the #1 program for women by the women daily life.
I learned it in art class in school, but they only taught us the basic of crocheting in school, and I was very interested and fascinated by it.
For the women, we are, let us talk from our own part of the world. We are a woman, there is so much expectation.
So it's another very lovely and light note. Thank you for being with us. And tune in same time, same station next week on your #1 station, NTA Channel 5 of Region. Today is Tuesday, the time is 7:30.
This is Call the Police.
Live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
To those who seek to disrupt the tranquility of the FCT, I send a clear and resolute message. My tenure will be marked by a zero-tolerance approach to all forms of crimes and criminality.
When there's a court order that restricts them to Mushu Abiola Stadium, they ought to have obeyed that law. But because the FCT Police Command were prepared, were proactive, we were able to manage within the ambit of the law.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Welcome back from that feature. If you're just joining us, it is Good Morning Abuja on NT Channel 5, the Unity Station. Remember, on the course of the show, I told you we're going to be having an amazing guest today. And yes, this is a time where we're going to be discussing something quite interesting. And the guest I have on the show is by the name Adebayo Ebenezer Shem. And we're going to be talking about using creativity as a powerful tool for advocacy. So it's good to have you on the show.
Good morning.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, can you tell our viewers, I think, or two about you?
Okay, my name is Adebayo Ebenezer Shion, also known as Diligent Artist. I'm a visual artist. I'm a curator. Then my work addresses democracy, social justice, act for activism, among others.
Okay, so what inspired you to become an artist?
Okay. Unlike every other person would be like, okay, I was inspired by the nature, this and that. in my own case, let me start from my late father was an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something that runs in the family. Then as three of my siblings, yeah, practicing artists. Then when we were in primary school, get like there is a particular I was privileged to go to attend private school. So there's a particular reward that goes to every subject at the end of the term. So since I might not be able to compete for mathematics, English, or every other general subject, but this creative art. So it interests me to know that nobody is dragging this one with me. The drawing and handwriting. So from primary 1 to 6. So that has already put me has already enhanced my interest in art. So, secondary school, then it's very easy to locate like minds when it comes to like when you're drawing, you see other children, other pupils to drawing, and you guys come together and start drawing. Before you know, the art teacher in charge of the class will locate those that can draw so easily. Then from there, the secondary school teachers start mentoring a few of us like that. Like, okay, it's like these particular ones, they need special concentration on art. So, and that's what actually put me on the track.
Okay.
So as time goes on, 2 people will drop like that, and remaining two of us, me and a friend of mine then, Kalu Isaiah. The guy is in Lagos now. So 2 of us started representing the school, going for competition state to state at secondary school level, and it's something that is bringing glory to the school. So and also we gain experiences too like that. And from there we already know that this is what we are built to do. Like this is what we are actually born to do.
Wow.
And that's how I have the inspiration about art. And after my secondary school, then I didn't go to university direct. So back then I was in Lorraine, and I went to learn art, this traditional art artisan, or these people that do this graphic, digital art, and the rest. We call them roadside artists, but not the way it sounds. It's actually professional work. So then I was there for about 5 years learning how to do traditionally, not the professional. Then after I put in for diploma, did diploma in graphic design, graphics and digital art. Then proceeded to NCE, that's quality qualification, find and apply that. Immediately after that, proceeded to ABU Zaria for the BA, fine art proper. Yeah, so.
Okay, so I've actually observed that a lot of paint artists, they have something related to a very high IQ, and given to the fact that painting speaks a lot. When you look at a piece of painting or an artwork, it tells you a lot. So what do you have to say about speed painting? Why do you enjoy speed painting?
Okay, when it comes to speed painting now, I'm a kind of person who loves stage play so much, like stage theater. I've been involved in so many stage performances and set design. Sometimes I act, sometimes I even direct the play myself. But So how can I merge art and performance together? People don't have the luxury of time to wait for you. To do a regular portraiture painting, you need nothing less than, let's say, if you are fast and this guy is very fast, you need nothing less than 20 to 30 minutes to get a resemblance, like the realism. Okay. So people spend 2 weeks, some people even spend months in creating just one portraiture. But so how do I merge this performance until people don't have this luxury of time to like stay and watch you do this thing from the beginning to the end? They will lose interest. You get so I have to like discipline myself. Like I started from studying the facial features. You get like studying the different type of nose, mouth, eye. So when I gain the mastering in that, so the next step is to like study how to paint upside down, so that the reason for upside down is that my target is to do a painting in 2 minutes or less. So if you start painting, like the straight form, people can actually, it will give it away. People will know what you're doing, and the wow factor, the magic is in when they thought this thing is not making any sense, but at the end you turn it and you get a recognizable face. Start like it blows up the mind. Wow, this is So that was actually what inspired me to like start the speed painting. I want to bring performance and art together. So and it was achieved.
Oh, okay, that's an amazing one. And painting, like I said before, it has unspoken words that are millions. When you look at it, it comes there and there. So the question is, how do you use painting to promote democracy and social justice?
Okay, this particular aspect now is beyond art for aesthetics. Now, regular artists you see are the ones that, oh, this is beautiful. Wow, I love this. It's therapeutic. When I see rose flower painting, what it does to my soul, what it does to my art. And when I'm angry, when I look at this art, it just cools my mind. So now, this is something deeper, something more strong. Art is very powerful to the extent that, it can cause revolution.
Yes.
So things you see, like, it moves people. When you see some kind of art content, which have to do with teamwork, work together. There's a team there, and there's the 6 feet wall, which have to do with the teamwork. Leave no man behind. So it's a working strategy. The first two will go, the ones behind will push up, then we'll go to that side, and we'll start dragging to the last man. That is how a leader should be. You be in front, then you lead the rest of the team till you get to the other side. So you see, but people might not usually have interest in understanding. They don't have the time to understand this theoretically until when I exhibited this work for the first time. People now start saying that, wow, so this is I go through NYC and it never occurred to me this way. So, but by the time I see it in a visual literacy, it makes more sense. So that is you are using art for social justice.
Okay, that has been an insightful discussion with our guests. We have been talking about how to use creativity for advocacy, and we are going to go for a short break. When we return, the show continues. Please don't go anywhere.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? We are not ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
They know my story. Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B.
Ladylike.
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
That is for zakat to cure our greed.
The purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos.
This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
You're welcome to another wonderful episode of the #1 program for women by the women daily life.
I learned it in art class in school, but they only taught us the basic of crocheting in school, and I was very interested and fascinated by it.
For the women, we are, let us talk from our own part of the world. We are a woman, there is so much expectation.
Since on that very lovely and light note, I want to thank you for being with us. And tune in same time, same station next week on your number one station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Today is Tuesday, the time is 7:30.
Welcome back from that break. If you're just joining us, it is Good Morning Abuja. Now, we have been having an insightful conversation with our guests. Yes, it has been insightful for young people who are trying to venture into the field of art. You know, painting speaks a lot when you look at it. So, back to our conversation. Now, the question I want to ask is, how has representing Nigeria in international exhibition been for you?
Yeah, I would say it's been quite interesting journey. While you represent your country, and as not as we believed before that until we don't actually see what we do as something of value until we go outside and see that people embrace African Nigerian art even more than what the European art we were taught in school. So meaning the African art, the Nigerian art, they are even as important as this foreign art. And moving to how it has shaped me with its experiences, moving representing in line of democracy, activism. I get to like speak with other creatives that are into activism. So the risk they've actually the things they've encountered, unlike the way we see it in Nigeria or the way on a level it was in Nigeria, it is in Nigeria. It's actually on higher risk outside Nigeria than we have it in Nigeria. So I've learned a lot, representing Nigeria and having international exhibitions.
Okay, that's amazing. So, what advice would you have for upcoming artists who probably are listening to you that want to venture into that field or career to make art painting a career? What advice do you have for them?
Okay, if you want to venture into art and you have the passion for it, you have the talent, my advice is consistency is key when it comes to art. Might not actually pay you immediately, but believe me, it's something you can actually look into. With time, you gain recognition, and if you have the zeal to do better, so by the time your work is gaining the attention and the rest, you see that it's really worth it. So I will advise everyone that want to join art, that want to like pick profession in art, I want to pick art as a profession. It's something you should look into. Yeah, it's actually a good profession.
Okay, so before we wrap up, what final words do you have for the NGOs, the government, whoever is willing to support this career or this field to make it easy? Because I actually observed that it seems as if the art, the painting world or paint work are undervalued in Nigeria. What advice do you have for NGOs, government to support?
My advice is they should give like a good attention and a support to children, especially like if you hear from my story, it's when I was a child. That's when I have this interest. So and to parents as well, not to discourage their children if they pick interest in any creative activity. Imagine I've been discouraged that no, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be this, you have to be that. I won't be an artist today, seriously. And even if I become a lawyer or doctor, I might not even have to, I might not have the opportunity to represent Nigeria in different countries.
Okay.
So I think anyone who wants to become an artist, the parents especially, like I said, they should encourage their children not to cut their wings. Thank you.
Okay, that's amazing. Thanks. It has been an amazing discussion, and we have had it from our guest, Adebayo Ebenezer Shein, who has talked about how to use artists, how to use creativity to actually promote advocacy. It has been an amazing time. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So you have had it there from our guests. We have learned a lot. For those of us that are, I call it all of us who want to venture into arting or painting, as the case may be, we have learned a thing or two. So we're going to go for a short break. When we return, the show continues. Please don't go anywhere.
Welcome you on today's ride on the show Good Morning Abuja.
This is Window on Abuja.
We have everything it takes to compete with any nation all across the world.
How do we make it? You are not ready to produce.
I've been contributing to the development of your kingdom.
They know my story.
Hello and welcome to Young Hearts.
Our focus today will be on hepatitis B. Ladylike!
In the 14th century, 15th, 16th century, and even 17th.
That is for the God to cure our greed.
The purpose why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create humanity.
The Bible talks about a man called Apollos.
This is NTA Abuja Channel 5.
See you same time.
And have a great and blessed week ahead.
This is called the police.
Live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
To those who seek to disrupt the tranquility of the FCT, I send a clear and resolute message. My tenure will be marked by a zero-tolerance approach to all forms of crimes and criminality.
When there's a court order that restricts them to Musho Abiola Stadium, they ought to have obeyed that law. But because the FCT Police Command were prepared, we were proactive, we were able to manage within the ambit of the law.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Tired of buying what everybody said. I wanted something new. And when I went to I decided to... You're welcome to another wonderful episode of the #1 program for women by the women.
I learned it in art class in school, but they only taught us the basic of crocheting in school, and I was very interested and fascinated by it.
But for the women, you know, we are, let us start from our own part of the world. We are a woman, there's so much expectation.
So it's on that very lovely and light note, I want to say thank you for being with us today. And tune in same time, same station next week on your number one station, NTA Channel 5. The day is Tuesday and the time is 7:30.
Welcome back from that short break. I hope you learned a thing or two from the conversation we had earlier. Now we're going to go for a feature on art. When we return, the show continues. Please don't go anywhere. Art is more than color on a canvas or movement on a stage. It is the heartbeat of culture, a reflection of identity, and a timeless language that connects generations. Across Nigeria, creativity continues to flourish, preserving our heritage while inspiring innovation and change. From painting and sculpture to music, dance, fashion, theater, and film, art tells stories that words alone cannot express. It celebrates our diversity, captures our history, and gives voice to our dreams and aspirations. Beyond its beauty, art is an engine of economic growth. It creates jobs, empowers young people, attracts tourism, and showcases Nigerian talent on the global stage. For many, creativity is not just a passion, it is a livelihood. Art also inspires conversation that matter. It challenges injustice, promotes peace, encourages dialogue, and reminds us of our shared humanity, whether on a stage, in a gallery, or on a digital screen. Creativity continues to shape perspectives and transforms lives. As technology opens new doors for creative expression, one thing remains unchanged. Art continues to unite, educate, and inspire. In everyday brook stroke, every melody, every dance, and every performance lies a story worth telling. A story of resilience, identity, and hope. Because art is not simply what we create, it is who we are. Welcome back from that feature. I hope you learned one thing or two from that feature. We are going to go for a musical break just to step down from the whole of the conversation and lineups. When we return, the show continues. Enjoy.
I'm from a place where times are rough. Fuck that, we use style, dance some off. These jokes and tunes where we draw support. Big brains and skills don't run come out. Where I'm from, they don't have respect. For my life, for your life, see I'm clear. Big boys go rather buy cars and jets and leave for the hour with the threat, our defense and we internet, Insta X, new challenge, ginger them. This kind pretend I read talent. Do you resilience, I be madness. Turn up for life, food, turn down kidney. My sort of bang, see me. It remains small, make it burn down, finish. They gotta press when they talk that English. Still they dance, you know that time be this. My body feel my leg, you no catch rhythm. It don't take away, we they not start feeling. It don't take away, we they rough and silly.
Ga mutane suna buro uba a plato. Oh ya Allah ga
proper, we gon' prosper. Soft life, it is normal, 20 more wisdom. Money in abundance, life of a stoner, Eruku Bogon. Spiritual is far gone, Kuli Jabo, Mushokbe, I'm the dragon. Any to Baba Lomo, Omo Balo, Jujumalankola. Who me them pila? I get money, I get see, I get over. Don't touch my cigar. Jumpa, should hear my jigger. Police getting paid, my jigger. All the best, my jigger. Quality persona, yeah, baba. Money can buy happiness. Live your life, no distress. I do a long bar on my bar. I'm on la. Italawa. Jah bless what he said. Come and break elements. Push it on my way. My baby, my mommy, my darling, my bestie. Oh, don't go solid. For you, I go spend my money, see body. Scotty, boss, collie. Fine boy, too stunning. Me and you, gun body. Jolly, jacka, jolly. Like my lifetime, baby. Proper, gon' prosper. Soft life, it is normal, 20 more wisdom. Money in abundance. Life of a stoner, edible pop. Spiritual is far gone. Fully jabbo. Push up where I'm the dragon. Any to Baba Lumo, Omo Balo, Jujumalan. Money can buy happiness. Live your life, no distress. I do a long bar, Omo Bar. Omo La. Italawa. Jah bless what he said. Come and break elements. Push it on my way.
Welcome back from that musical break. Yes, I was just nodding my head all through that break. Yes, it's actually amazes me how the artists perform. Yes, they actually put in a lot of energy and talent to this performance they display every here and there. Okay, we're going to go for a money saving tips feature, and when we return, the show continues. Please don't go anywhere. money saving tips there. I hope you learned a thing or two from that, because it's actually very important to learn how to manage your finances, because it's actually, like I said, it's important so that you don't just go spending for the rainy days. So it's very important that we learn that. Okay, away from that, let's get to hear what the weather have in stock for us today. Whether you're out already or you're preparing to go out, let's see the weather focus for today. Reports there. Yes, we have actually been an amazing show, ranging from the motivational talk. Then we had a guest who talked about creativity and how to use it as a powerful tool for advocacy. Yes, I've learned a thing from there, and I believe you have as well. Okay, we call it a day. Keep a date with us, same time, same station. Until we meet again, it's bye for now. My name is Joseph Aleki. Have a wonderful day.